Numbers feel universal, like a cold, hard fact of math, but the way we name them tells a story older than writing itself. What if the way you count isn't just about math, but about the design of your own body? Today, we aren't just counting, we are traveling through time, from the desert sands of Akkad to the highland peaks of Aksum, to decode the hidden science of Semitic numbers. Welcome back to Bain al Sanad. This is part one of the great subject of Semitic numbering system. In this episode, we explore the heartbeat of 12 Semitic tongues, from Ge'ez, Amharic, Sodo, and Harari to Hebrew, Arabic, and Maltese. We are going to uncover patterns where language preserves ancient philosophy, human biology, and power of protection. Number one, the divine seed. One is the beginning. It represents the single head that directs the body and the unique consciousness of the self. In religious principles, the divine power is one. The world we inhabit is one. In the Semitic mind, one is the seed that holds the potential for the entire forest. Let us analyze the striking similarities of one across 12 tongues. Ahadu, Ahad, Ahadu, Ahad, 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 Achat, Achat, and, and, hand, hand, at, 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 had, had, hada, hada, wahid, wahid, wehe, wehed. Linguistically, we see two roots, ahid and wuhid. Both have the meaning of make one, to unify. While most of our languages use the first to mean one unit, Arabic and Maltese use the second one. In Ge'ez, we get Uhud, Sunday, the first day, from the first root, Ihid, and Tawahado, the mystery of oneness, from the second root, Wuhud. One can be the emperor with supreme power, but in nature, one is sterile. To create, to replace itself, it needs a partner. Duality is mandatory. Number two, the engine of life. If one is the seed, two is the engine. The root for two in many Semitic tongues means to repeat or to fold. Think of your heart, push and pull, your breath, inhale and exhale. Life is found only in the continuous cycle of breathing in and breathing out. If you hold on to one without the other, that is the end of your life. Duality is the rhythm of survival. Nature designed us with a backup system, two eyes, two ears, two kidneys, two hands. It is a system of security. Duality is the bridge to continuity. How is duality called in the 12 languages? Here we go. Klitta, klitta,
كليت كليت
hulat, hulat, kate, kate, koot, koot, hot, hot, kita, kita, kwe, kwe, shtaim, shnaim, shtaim, shnaim, itnatan, itnatan, tnain, tnain. Look at the 12 languages. We see a fascinating split. Ethio-Semitic language use the root kle, meaning to divide or to pair. Central Semitic uses shinei, thnei, meaning to repeat. Hebrew shnaim, Arabic itnatan. Although Ge'ez uses a different word for the number two, it still preserves the root used by Hebrew and Arabic. The Ge'ez word for Monday, sanui, comes from the same root used by Hebrew. This proves that these ancient tongues are all branches of the same tree. Number three, the cycle of life. Three is the journey of existence. It symbolizes the three crucial stages of life: birth, the beginning; growth, the middle; and death, the completion. Just as a plant moves from seed to vegetation to harvest, three captures the full circle of the world. Let us look at how this life cycle sounds in our 12 tongues. Celeste, 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 Sost, 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 Shishti, Shishti, Shish, Shish, Shishat, Shishat, Shalosh, Shalosh, Salatha, Salatha, Tlata, Tlata, Tleta, Tleta. Linguistically, three is the DNA of the Semitic world. Most Semitic words are built on a tri-consonant root, three core sounds. Just as a stool with three legs is the first form of stability, the number three establishes the structure of our language and our lives. From the Proto-Semitic talat, Hebrew shalosh, to the Arabic talata, and Greek celeste, the root for three carries the meaning of tripling or perfecting a testimony. Number 4, stability. In ancient science, the world was built on four pillars: soil, fire, air, and water. Just as a building stands firm on four corners, a chair remains stable on four legs. Or we navigate by four directions: north, south, east, and west. Number 4 symbolizes the stability of the earth. The 12 languages speak stability as follows: Erba, Erba, Arba, 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 Arba'ata, Arba'ata, Arba'at, Arba'at, Arbat, Arbat, Arat, 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 Arat. The root RBE across all Semitic tongues is as stable as the earth. While number 4 provides stability, it does not guarantee protection. For that, we need the fifth power. Number 5, the hand of power and protection. If 4 is the stable earth, 5 is the pulse of life that moves upon it. It is the signature of humanity. We see this in the 5 fingers of the hand, our primary tools for labor, creation, and defense. In the Semitic worldview, the hand is more than a tool, it is a shield. This is why the root Hemese 5 is tied to the concept of protection. The 5 fingers represent a spiritual filter, connecting our inner soul to the world through the 5 senses: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. Without the 5, the active hand, humanity is defenseless. 5 is the number of divine intervention and the power to shape our own destiny. Following are sounds of the number represented by the protective fingers of the hand in the 12 Semitic tongues: Hamsa, 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 Hamsha, Hamsha, Hamish, Hamish,
Hamushta, Hamushta,
Hamst, 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 Amst, 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 Amst. 5 as the gate of life. But there is a deeper, more sacred secret hidden within the number 5. In the human head, we find the four openings of the senses: the eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. Yet, Ethiopian tradition speaks of a fifth gate, the gateway of creation itself.
Have you ever wondered why the words for 5, Hamst, and the mouth of the womb, Hims, share the same root?
It is due to the fifth opening. The womb is the sacred chamber where life is formed,
The mouth of the womb is the passage.
through which new life emerges into the world. That is Hims in Giz and Ims in Amharic. They are linguistic echoes of the number 5. This reveals that 5 is more than a number. It is the gate of life, the threshold between non being and existence, the echo of the ancestors. We have journeyed from the divine seed of 1 to the hand of power and the life giving gate of 5. What began as simple numbers has revealed itself as a map of human existence, from the heartbeat of duality to the cycle of our lives and the stable foundations of the world we touch. These 12 tongues, though separated by mountains, deserts, and millennia, still carry the same ancient resonance. Whether we say Amist in the highlands of Ethiopia, Hams in the dunes of Arabia, or Hamesh in the streets of Jerusalem, we are speaking a single shared history. Which language's pronunciation surprised you the most? Tell us in the comments. This concludes part 1 of our journey into the Semitic mind. Next time, we'll climb higher, sightseeing the next numbers. Join us for part 2 as we explore the codes of preparation, healing, and perfection. Until then, remember, every time you count, you are echoing the wisdom of the ancestors.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Bain El Sanat to see how we connect the world through words. Like, share, and join our journey into the living history of language.